I'm back. Like KO, rather it's 3 minutes or 3 months. Unlike KO, I won't be taking a Jacksonville Express to go visit Mount Rushmore. I am Neesin from THS Wrestling, and this is your Raw recap. All right, you know the spiel. Before we get started, make sure you hit the subscribe button, click that like, and turn on the bell notification so you get notified every time us over at THS drops videos like this one. And make sure you leave your thoughts of Raw in the comments, and I will go back and reply to them. All right, we got all that rigmarole out the way. Let's get into Raw. Raw started off with a banger of a match, a 30-minute match between the man Big Time Bex versus Bianca Belair for the Raw Women's Championship. This is the first time that Bianca Belair was gonna get her shot at that Raw Women's Championship since SummerSlam. Of course, we've seen a triple threat at Crown Jewel, but it was her first time getting her hands on Bex, and man, did it deliver. It showed that she still, Bianca that is the strongest of WWE. And dare I say, Becky goated this match. If you haven't watched it, or maybe you was watching Monday Night Football or something like that, go back and watch this match, and they put on one hell of a show. But at the end, Becky squeaks out the win by pulling the turnbuckle off of the ropes and pushing Bianca into it, hitting her head and getting a roll-up victory pin. Now, what does this mean for Bianca Belair? Does she go into the back of the line like Becky Lynch has said over and over again? And is Becky looking for new challengers? Now, later on in Raw, we did see a certain someone step up to the plate. And no, it wasn't Mia Yim like we've been clamoring for. No, it wasn't my personal favorite, Tegan Knox. It was another personal favorite of mine. Liv Morgan stepped right up to the man's face. And what did the man do? She turned her back and walked away, as the man should have. Look, we all love Liv. Liv is perfect. Liv is living the best life. But Liv isn't ready for Big Time Bex. Okay? Liv got to climb that ladder just like Bianca has to climb that ladder. And by the way, how are you saying that's all of the women on Raw that was watching that match, when clearly it wasn't? You just left out two of the people that I just named, Tegan Knox and Mia Yim. Where's Mia? Mia paid Kofi. Where's Tegan? You split up Tegan and Shotzi. Okay, this is not ranting. This is not ranting. This is a recap on Raw. I would save my rants for every Tuesday, 7 o'clock. Tune in. This is wrestling. That's not the name of the show, guys. Reverse that. That Week in Wrestling. That's not the name of the show. That's not it. Just reverse that again. That Wrestling Show. That's it. That Wrestling Show, every Tuesday, 7 o'clock, hosted by me and Pingle. We talk about the week that was, give our thoughts and opinions on wrestling while we talk to you guys in the chat. So please join in live right here where you're listening. But we'll get back to that. Let's continue with the regularly scheduled program, shall we? Of course, we learned that last week that Monday Night Rollins, Seth freaking Rollins, holds the contract to the next opportunity to the WWE Championship, held by Big E. Yeah, y'all see it right there. Held by the man Big E after winning a fatal 4-way ladder match. Of course, he comes out and he says he's gonna count. Look, the main point about this whole thing was KO. KO said in his promo, rather he's here for 3 minutes or 3 months. He gives it all he's got to make it memorable for the WWE. Yada, 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 yada. What does Big E say? This ain't no Mount Rushmore. Oh my God. Are they going to give KO the Dean Ambrose treatment going out? It is clear he is on the fast track, a one-way ticket to go reunite with Mount Rushmore. And I'm for it. Out the door KO goes, in the door Kevin Steen comes back. But if one thing is for certain, KO gives his all every single time he is on that screen. And he proved it in the main event tonight against Big E. But before we get there, we got to talk about some other big meaty men slapping meat, and we got to talk about Damien Priest versus T-Bar. This was T-Bar's coming out show. T-Bar showing the Donovan Dijakovic that we seen in the black and gold brand. Sorry, guys. You know how I feel when I bring up the old NXT. Sore wound. That was a match that not only gave eyeliner Priest a whole nother coat of paint on top of him, but it also showed that we may have a player in T-Bar. Hopefully we could just change his name. Maybe just give us Bar, or just give us T, or just give us Donovan Dijakovic, since you guys own the name and it's already copyrighted. I don't know. I'm just throwing out things, but that's just my thoughts on it. I must mention a backstage segment with the Dirty Dogs, Dolph Ziggler, and Big Bob and Riddle. Now, I must mention this because not only did it have me crying laughing when Riddle says the guys never must have heard of rough pass, but I actually got Twitter warning for it. I got flagged for me just saying rough pass, ha ha ha, and laughing on the floor because I was actually laughing. Yes, I got flagged. So Riddle, your marijuana jokes got me flagged on Twitter. I have said numerous of ridiculous things on Twitter, things that I probably should be worried about in 2021, and I get flagged for saying rough pass. Well, I guess that's how you know it was a good one. They're on a roll. If I be blunt myself. Dude. Yeah. Okay. I know. Sorry. Moving on. Another notable thing about Raw, we had Chad Gable versus Finn Balor. Now, I automatically said this was going to be a hit. It had all the makings of being a banger. And I dare so say, it definitely showed glimpse that if we get more of Chad Gable and Finn Balor, it'll be a great day for the WWE Universe. But my question about this whole match and whole segment is, how long do we have before Chad Gable changes his name to Master Chad? Why, you may ask? Because WWE has signed the gold medal winner in the 2020-2021 Olympic Games, Gable Stevenson, and they signed him on Raw. So, you know, look, if they were going to have Adam Cole change his name because of Michael Cole, an announcer that nobody would even dare be like, are they related? You know, they're going to have Chad Gable change his name for an actual Olympic gold medalist, Gable Stevenson. And with him coming out, just getting his masters and being a valedictorian from Full Sail, Master Gable, Master Chad, there it is. See, I'm getting it, guys. Master Chad is the perfect way to go. And it's an easy transition. Also, what are they doing with Otis? My God. But Finn picks up the win, and we move on from that. Last thing I want to talk about is the main event. Like I mentioned, Kevin Owens versus Big E. And this wasn't for the title or anything like that. It was just for bragging rights. Hey guys, remember that pay-per-view bragging rights? That was a time. What a time. Anyways, Big E, KO, big meaty men slapping meat, and by God did they do it. The chemistry, the physicality. I thought Big E was out when KO hit him with the swanton and all of his weight fell on him. I thought it was done. Like it wasn't even a roll. It was just flat on the chest in the middle of the ring. I thought Big E passed out for a second, but he didn't. He persevered. Please, Big E, please stop hitting that spear going from the ring through the apron onto the floor. It just looks so dangerous. Like every time I cringe, and I just want to ask if you're okay. You know, like we can't have our new champion out here tearing rotator cuffs or pectorials or biceps or whatever the case you may tear, whatever. We don't want that. So please stop, or save for Mania. You know, just save it. But we see Seth Rollins come and try to interfere by socking Big E dead in the jaw while he's hanging over the ropes. KO is confused. Oh my God, what is he gonna do? Does he take advantage of it? Does he go after Seth Rollins? He decides to take advantage of it, but it didn't work out in his favor as Big E rose up a sneaky pin and defeats KO. And then after, we had a lot of cuss words being exchanged, a lot of son of a lot of, and it was a whole lot of those. I can't say them. That's why he blocked my mouth out and you heard the beep. Art is just quick at Art. Can you please stop? I'm not even. At the end of the match, we saw Big E give KO the big ending because he didn't believe him that he didn't see Seth Rollins hit him in the face. Where is this going to go? I think it's going to go to KO actually turning heel, and eventually, we're going to see KO versus Big E for the WWE title. Will he win? Who knows? But one thing we do know, that clock is ticking on good old KO being there. What did you guys think of Raw? Let me know in the comments. I did know it was a slap fest. I felt like every match was just slappy, rappy, pappy in the first beginning of it for some reason. But hey, man, it was a good overall show. It started with banger, it ended with a banger. It didn't feel like 3 hours of watching a wrestling show, and that's always a good thing. Let me know what you thought in the comments. Make sure you follow us on IG at THS.wrestling. Make sure you follow me on Twitter when I'm not getting warnings or banned from Twitter for speaking my piece about Rough Pass at YRF Squad. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at StayFlyLife. And most very importantly, make sure you tune in to that hashtag show for everything trending and geek pop culture. Yeah. See you soon.